lot of famous artists, Young Jock, things like that. So yeah, we'll get him on the phone and see what his story's about.
Now, is he in Indianapolis right now?
Right now he is,
I
yes.
see.
And he's actually going to be coming, I believe, January or February. So he's going to be here live performing then. So
Yeah, if we can do this all smoothly, either over the phone or by Skype, there's actually a lot of people like on the East Coast and things that we may be able to get on the show kind of remotely that way. Just
cool.
so
Definitely.
That'll be pretty cool. I'm happy to say that the show's getting to a point now where we don't really have to chase people down and try to secure artists. They're actually approaching us because the word's getting out. And so we're having no problem filling up the time slots. And we got a lot of cool people on deck for like 2 or 3 shows in advance now, which is great. So a lot to look forward to.
How exciting.
Shall we get Tony on the phone?
Sure. I actually told him to give the studio a call, so I'm waiting on that.
Okay, cool. So in the meantime.
We're waiting for Tony.
So
Yeah.
how was y'all's
Call, stop.
holiday?
Oh, goodness. Thanksgiving. I can't wait till Christmas.
I had 3 plates full of desserts. I had desserts and carbs, and I don't feel bad about it.
Did you guys go anywhere or did you just stick around here?
No, I just hung out with family, but it was cool.
I don't know.
What'd you do? Oh, you're out of town.
Yeah, I
Oh,
went to
right.
Dallas. All my family's back there, so that's cool. I got away for a few days. So my great grandma and my
Aw.
sisters and my mom and
Uh-huh.
just like all the important ladies in my life, they're all back in
Mini
Texas. So
vacation.
Did you have turkey?
yeah. Yes, we did. All the traditional things, turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, all that good stuff. So
Nice.
it was cool.
Lots of pie for me.
Notice I asked you guys how your holiday was, and the reason I do that is because I was thinking like Thanksgiving is really a dubious holiday for a lot of reasons. So I don't even like to really acknowledge it or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I really wanted.
Call it Thanksgiving.
I really wanted to get GK's input on that actually, but
Yeah, well, he spent it in the hospital, so.
No.
Yeah.
So anyway,
All right, I guess we're waiting on Tony. Maybe should we play a track or so before?
yeah. I guess in the meantime,
Okay.
do you want to introduce it? Do you know what song we're playing first?
Actually, you've chosen.
Oh, very well then.
Play the second one.
This,
Right?
You know, I really wanted Tony to be able to set it up properly and introduce it, to talk about the track a little bit.
Give us a call, Tony. We're waiting for you.
yeah.
All right. Well.
Oh, he called. Oh, you know what? That was my bad. I'm sorry.
You gave him the
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, I don't even know what is.
All right. Hey, Swole, shall we just go ahead and play his first track and then we'll catch up
That sounds like an idea.
after that?
I think so.
And
This is one of them. Yes.
I'm so fried right now. Like what I'm saying. So it's about niggas, nigga. Yeah, man, I'm going off of everything. Cause I've been sipping, popping pills, smoking Mary Jane. Yeah, man, I'm going off of everything. Cause I've been sipping, popping pills, smoking Mary Jane. Yeah, man, I'm going off of everything. Cause I've been sipping, popping pills, smoking Mary Jane. Yeah, man, I'm going off of everything. Cause I've been sipping, popping pills, man, I'm going off of everything. Now I'm finna sip some Henny Wide, mix it with the Remy, so I'm tipsy. Man, I'm going off of everything. And she tryna pop some Zanny, so I told her later on I'm in a penny. She going off of everything. Now I'm finna act a donkey. If you got some good monkey, baby girl, you can swing off of every chain. Finna finish with some gristle while she blow me like a whistle. I ain't lying, man, I put that on everything. Yeah, man, I'm going off of everything. Cause I've been sipping, popping pills, smoking Mary Jane. And I don't care about you haters and you petty lames. Y'all just tryna hold me down like a heavy chain. And I like the way she get low. Hit the flow, lift up, make her hips roll. She know how to wake it up when she dip slow. Damn girl, you know you on fire like a list. Sipping Henny with a little Remy. My head keep on spinning like it's doing 360s. I'm only tipsy and bring enough with me. And now it's all gone like a Carter's on empty. She yelling, gimme, tryna get a quickie. She gave me a pill, so I popped it, now I'm dizzy. Slide on the Jimmy, I'm finna get busy. She calling me a dog while I'm diving in a kitty. Everything. Now I'm finna sip some Henny Wide, mix it with the Remy, so I'm tipsy. I'm going off of everything. And she tryna pop some Zanny, so I told her later on I'm in a penny. And she going off of everything. Now I'm finna act a ducky. If you got some good monkey, baby girl, you can swing off of every chain. Finna finish with some gristle while she blow me like a whistle. I ain't lying, man, I put that on everything. Man, I'm going off of everything. My eyes hurting, everything looking very strange. I'm so high, I might fly, I think I'm ready, man. But I'm still on track like a steady train. Now I'm about to take some clear shots. So rocket Patron, I'm gone cause I'm real pop. I'm in the zone on my own, what's the deal, man? Cause I ain't tryna handcuff you like a field cop. Nah, tryna bring you to the chill spot. You're real hot, climb on me like a hilltop. Hoping that the spill stops, different than a steel rock. But the boy steady stacking like he tryna build blocks. Somebody yelling where the green at. I'm on the floor, moving slow, finna lean back. I gotta go, when we smoke, come and relax. I'm so gone, man, my soul, man, I'm going to everything. Now I'm finna sip some Henny Wild, mix it with the Remy, so I'm tipsy, and I'm going off of everything. And she tryna pop some Zenny, so I told her later on I'm in a penny. She going off of everything. Now I'm finna act a ducky, if you got some good monkey, baby girl, you can swing off of every chain. Finna finish with some gristle while she blow me like a whistle. Why you lying, man, I put that on everything.
You okay there?
Yeah. You good?
Sure.
Hey.
Everything.
It's Jaleesa jamming.
Yeah, I was playing that song off my computer speakers earlier today, and it almost blew them up. It was crazy.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, some of the instrumentation is just like really thick and crazy, but I like that. It's a tight production.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
So I guess Tony is gonna be calling in.
He's on the line right now.
Right on, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Actually, I'm fantastic right now.
Good. So we're glad to have you on the show. We just played one of your tracks, and just wanted to see if you can give us a little bio about yourself, how you started, music's your inspiration, how you decided you wanted to pursue your music career.
Well, actually, my career actually started out here in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Oh,
You
like
know,
the
it was
Jackson
like,
5.
That's right.
I love it.
Gary, Indiana is it's a real hard city out here, to try to make anything possible. There was a lot of, negativity around and whatnot. And my brother actually is the one who inspired me to start rapping. He locked up right now doing a 175 year. He locked down in prison. He's doing 175 years. I actually didn't want to rap. But he kind of forced me into it because he seen the type of direction that I was veering off to. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm from Indiana. I've been out there to California. When I was in Oceanside is when, I started doing a little bit of stuff out there, getting acknowledged. And some of the people said that they was feeling me. So, I just been still going with it.
I liked your song. It was nice.
With everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it got that Cali vibe to it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. You can totally.
Yeah, I recorded that track when I was out there in Oceanside, California.
How long were you out here total?
I was only in California for I'm gonna say a year, couple months.
Oh wow, and you just absorbed the style in that short a time, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Versatility is the key element when it comes to this music thing. That's one of my beliefs anyway.
Right on.
So.
And from what I understand, I guess our mutual friend Chris said that they actually play your tracks at the clubs over there in your hometown.
Yeah, in Indianapolis. I get some spins over here in Hammond, Indiana, Chicago area, because I was actually doing a lot out in Chicago. I got a video that's out that was featuring the artist Young Bro. He was known for that Shoulder Lean soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Indianapolis, I got some DJs out here that I collaborate with, and they spin some of my records basically every weekend.
Nice. So how did you and Geraldine initially meet?
Oh,
Good story.
Actually, I met her through a mutual friend, like she said, her name Marie Chris. She was one of the people that I had met when I came out to California. She was a great inspiration as far as my music as well. She was constantly convincing me, that I need to stay with it. Because I think every artist gets to a point where, you know, if stuff ain't moving fast enough, they start trying to decide whether they want to keep going or not.
Right.
Got to stay on top of it.
And from what I heard, she was saying that you were actually about to sign with a big record label. And what happened with that?
Yeah, I heard a story about like Young Jock and something that kind of fell through.
Or was it Atlantic Records? Atlanta
Yeah,
Records?
it was Atlantic, and I also had something going on with Def Jam.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I was messing with a movement. They was called Rise and Shine, Still Starving Entertainment. They was a Chicago group. I was with them at first, and it was a lot of extracurricular activity going on that I didn't know about. You know, and some money was getting passed around I wasn't receiving and things of that nature. So when that deal got brought to the table with me with Atlantic, it's a lot of gimmicks and things that people don't know about when it comes to, like, you know, signing to the industry.
Yeah, definitely.
So I basically couldn't take that one.
There's something better out there.
Distribution. You said what?
So you got something better coming for you.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We got some pictures of you on display here on the screen behind us. So
You said what?
we got some pictures up of you. Are you able to see us right now? Are you watching the show?
No, actually, I can't see the show right now
Oh,
from
okay.
where I'm located.
You'll just have to take my word for it. But,
Yeah,
yeah,
it must be true.
it is. I promise. So, so you were saying that versatility was the key, you know, with the music, and I did notice that when I kind of reviewed the tracks that you had planned to play tonight, that was very, very true of kind of the diversity of styles that you were representing. So with that in mind, what can you tell us about this next one? I think we're playing So Right next, is that right?
Oh, so right. Oh, yeah, that's also another Chicago artist. Her name is Patrice. I got her singing on the hook. But I actually wrote that whole song because, you know, I'm a songwriter too. So I actually wrote that whole song. When I heard her voice, I just knew automatically that she was definitely the person that was fit for that part. And I think she did a good job on it. I really do.
Her
For
voice
sure.
is immaculate.
Yeah, it sounds
Oh, my
great, and
goodness,
it's
yes.
it's really prominent in the track. It's not just like sprinkled in for decoration.
Mhm,
It's very
exactly.
much like the heart of it. But yeah, shall we go ahead and bump it then?
Sure.
Let's get that
Okay.
on. Thanks, Tony.
But it's so right. Tony 2 times.
I can't wait no more. I gave you all my loving, baby. That I can't wait no more. I've been waiting oh so patient. That I can't wait no more. I gave you all my loving, baby. That I can't wait no more. I just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right, so right. I just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right,
2 times.
so
Ay,
right.
It feels so right when I pass you the bread. I ain't never had a girl to get cash from the kid. Girl chose me cause you bad in the bed. You just really need to breathe like Fabulous said. But you need a touch, come and find me. With your thick thighs and your eyes looking Chinese. If you get in trouble, then you know to get behind me. And we stay together so the people call us Siamese. So tell me what's new. If you trust me, mine, I trust you. You touch me, mine, I touch you. They would think I was a cop, my handcuffs you. Wait. Yeah, I came from the streets, but I had to switch it up like he changed up the beat. Don't treat him bad, let them lanes come to speak. 2 times I do shine, and I came so
I
unique.
just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right, so right. I just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right, so right, change, trying to spoil me with clothes. No, don't really care about the things that are glow. All I want is your love, that's the way that it goes, boy. Don't really care about the people that talk. It won't work if we apart. I'm the light and you the spark. Leave them haters in the dark. They just trying to make it hard. Here's the keys to my heart. When you're ready, we can start. I just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right, so right. I just can't replace your touch, miss your love, and it feels so right, so right, so right. I can never get enough. You're the only one I trust. You're so right, so right, so right. I've been waiting oh so patient that I can't wait no more. I gave you all my loving, baby, that I can't wait no more. I've been waiting oh so patient that I can't wait no more. I gave you all my loving, baby, that I can't wait no more.
All right, we're back. That was Tony Two Times, So Right.
I love that song. I am so in love with that song.
Yeah, I was feeling that for sure. It's got that nice syncopated beat and stuff. Like, so Tony, you still on the line, man?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Nice.
We're-
Are
we're
you still
feeling
in
that.
contact with Patrice, the singer?
No, actually I lost contact with her
Oh no.
as of right now, but hopefully I'll be able to find her again, because I definitely got some other projects I wanted to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. That song was awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
So I tried to get
I
her
mean, you
on
held
the
it down on the verses too.
Yeah.
Forgive me
Thank
if
you,
you
man.
forgive me if you don't like this comparison, but it seemed to me the cadence of the flow on your verses reminded me of a T.I. verse from like Justin Timberlake's "My Love," you know, like.
Yeah, you know what?
Because the girls
I'm not
worldwide
even
throw
gonna
their
lie.
hands up high when they want to come and kick it with the stand-up guy. Like that type
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, I'm really not gonna lie to you, man. I heard that a couple times actually out this way. They said like on certain songs, I kind of remind them of like a Gary Indiana version of T.I.
Right? Dude, every time you say Gary, Indiana, I get a little too excited, man. I love the Jacksons, man. So that's dope, man. That's some serious musical heritage to be proud of coming from there, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So, Jalen, what's up? You have any more questions for your friend?
Oh, I guess, well, we have one more track.
We do have one more track.
Uh-huh.
I've got a question. When do you come to California?
Hopefully in February.
Okay.
More than likely it's gonna be February. I'm almost positive of that. I got some things coming up right now. I'm working on my next project, because actually I finished my mixtape when I was in Oceanside, California, When Time Flies Volume 1. And I moved a pretty good amount of units, I'd say. So now I'm working on my album, which is going to be called 7 on the Come Out. And actually this song that you're about to play right now is my hit single that's actually on that album. So I hope y'all enjoy this one.
Another club banger?
Huh?
Is it another
Yeah,
club?
this is definitely a club banger right here.
Alright, I'm excited.
Yeah, right. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying. Talking shit behind my back, but in my face, they my friends. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying. Cause when you out for this dope, they throw a rich in your plans. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man.
I think they don't understand. It take a flick of the wrist, and then she pull down the pants. Nobody do her like this. That's why she caught in the trance. And when I say that I'm ballin' and they one up in my hands, I said it's about to go down, just like I'm riding a coaster. When I'm sipping that brown, I like to mix it with cola. Now I pop like a soda. My ice on froze like a polar. Out this world like I'm solar. So fresh, no dirt on my shoulder. Yeah, I'm drowned in that green. You could smell the aroma. All these clouds around me will probably put you in a coma. Keep that Molly and Yola, but I don't party with vultures. You can tell if they bogus just by the way they approach ya. Man, these niggas is foul. Put that shit in the folder. They tryna copy my style, but the machine out of odor. Oh, her face is a 10, that ass is soft like a sofa. She say she wanna get in, but when she do, fam, it's over.
I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying, talking shit behind my back, but in my face they my friends. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying, cause when you out for this dough, they throwin' rich in your plans. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying, I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. So tell them, fuck what they saying, I tell them, bitch, I'm the
They saying
man.
they ain't no shit cause they playin'. I'm impatient with money, I need that shit in advance. So get my hustle straight, I spent a couple of bands. Take from my plate, you get a night to your glance. And I don't care what you think, cause I'm the one, you're a loser. I'm on you like a cooler, get out my way like I'm looter. Dog is a ruler, I X them out like computers. If I bang with that Ruger, it turns my brains into tuna. They call me Marty McFly, I'm coming back from the future. I see future from angles just like they stuck in Bermuda. Mommy say she an angel, but she act like Medusa. I strap up with my gear and then I dive in like a scuba. Think you the mans, well you shoulda came sooner. Better pray to your God, Allah, Jesus, or the Buddha. We can see that facade that you portray, you're a fooler. I told her I ride while her friend record, I was screw her.
I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying, talking shit behind my back, but in my face they my friends. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man. Fuck what they saying, cause when you out for this dough, they throwin' rich in your plans. I tell them, bitch, I'm the man.
Hey, that was a mean track,
Yes,
Tony.
Definitely. And one word that totally describes your skill is versatility. You can do rap, hardcore rap, and get into something so musical and melodic, and the singing, I mean, it just blows me away. So,
Yeah, man, it's like a complete transformation from track to track, you know?
so
Thank you, man. Like I said, I've been just trying to make sure that versatility stay up. You know.
well, we can't wait till you come to Cali and perform live. So,
Yeah, man, when
looking
you're
forward to that.
when you're on this coast, absolutely, let's get you
Yeah.
live in the studio and
Definitely.
do it properly.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I just wanted to tell you I really appreciate the opportunity, you know, and spinning my records for me, and
Yeah.
believing in me.
Yeah, man, and we really appreciate it too. You being the first experiment with actually having someone call in, and I think it went quite well. We really appreciate that, man. So
Oh yeah, no
you got to
problem.
be our guinea pig on that one.
Straight like that, huh?
Yeah.
Tony, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes, of course.
You say
Facebook.
what?
Tell everybody where they can find you. Facebook, Twitter.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Facebook. My government, Maurice, Authentically Made Miller. You can check me out on YouTube, Tony Two Time. Just type in TONY, the number 2, and then TYME instead of an I.
Right. And that's one thing I wanted to ask you too, because Tony is nowhere near Maurice. So like, Geraldine had told me that maybe like your middle name had something to do
I
with that.
couldn't remember
or it
what
was-
Chris had told me.
How did
but-
that come about? How did you come up with Tony Two Time?
Good.
Not because I say the same thing twice. So I know it's probably what y'all thinking. I get that all the time, but no, actually, it came from my middle name. My middle name is Antonio. So
Oh,
everybody
It
calls
was
me
right.
Tony.
There
That's
we
what
go.
that's what you said.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good middle name. Mine's Anton, so it's close.
Mine too.
Right on, man. Hey, thanks so much, Tony. We appreciate it. And of course, you have a standing invitation to come back on the show whenever you like, dude. Thanks a lot.
See you in February.
No problem, man.
Looking
Thanks.
forward to
Hey,
it. All right,
peace.
take care.
All right, later.
That went really well.
It did.
Yeah.
Cool
It
fun
did.
calling. I wish we had Skype though. That
Yeah,
would've been
next
awesome.
time we'll do some Skype, have some video conferencing going on. All right, guys, we're going to take just a momentary break, and when we come back, we've got IRAP crew in the house. We got MCs Jay Rude and Jay Nice for you coming right up,
In
so
the flesh.
just hang out for a minute. See you soon.
Y'all is winner take all. The game is locked, we down to the 8 ball. The time is now, it ain't nothing to wait for. I'm a king by blood, a soldier by nature. I'm something like a threat to y'all space cadets. Cause you never met a brother, nothing like me yet. So push another slice until you toast to tighten your vest. Cause it's a warrior you see and hear tonight in the flesh. I give you something high voltage, double the dosage. Running with these vultures, giving me ulcers. Which one of these hustlers bringing us thunder? Read G's, not another man taking us under. Which Philly cat doing his own thing. Might say black, might give you a cold name. Round my neck, see the microphone hang. How your lady lip syncing like on Soul Train. That's some problems, a minimum margin. The colonel, captain, lieutenant, general, sergeant, black. One man army moving in on your squadron. You sitting still, you know you a target. You heard, you better duck down.
Coming better tuck those chains, cause you wanna feel them things. If you want it, you can get it, baby. You know you need to get low. Shorty, I'll roll up, I'll roll up, I'll roll up.
It's your anniversary, isn't it? And your man ain't acting right. So you packing your diamond gear luggage up, calling my cell phone, trying to catch a flight. You know one thing straight, I'll be there, girl, whenever you call me. When you at home, that's your man. Soon as you land, you say it's all me. Cause shit ain't all G with him no more, you ain't entertained. Since I met you a couple months ago, you ain't been the same. Not saying I'm the richest man alive, but I'm in the game. As long as you keep it 100, I'ma spin his chain.
Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I can be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stunt. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whatever you call, baby, I'll roll up, pull up, pull up.
I'm like a basketball player with his knees on ice. I'm getting out the game just so we won't fight. And ever since I put my side piece on ice, I thought that we had a new lease on life. Until you made me think twice, is this worth my time? Since I came home, it's only gotten worse like shine. I mean that in every sense of the word. Cause me messing with birds put us on strenuous terms. Till our household became like Debbie and Herbs. Will mark my words like gray in the term paper. I may be gone now, but when I return later, we right back to square one. So you can tell that other square one. I know he hating and I'll probably say you should give me the axe like body spray. So he could be nothing on you like Bobby Ray. It's the call, fool.
I'm more than just an option.
Word.
Hey, hey, hey. Refuse to be forgotten. Hey, hey, hey. I took a chance with my heart. Hey, hey, hey. And I feel it taking over. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find you all my love. And nothing's gonna tear us apart.
Honey people say, it's a new day. It's a new day. The world is getting ready. Everybody ready, for a new day. For a new day. Celebrate and say,
I woke up this morning thinking about the old me when I was feeling like Miller Lite and OE. But now I ride on subconscious. I'm getting bread while I toast to my accomplishments. Only one like I have a problem with is myself. That's probably why my only competition is myself. From today to tomorrow, the doctor just rock to the same drum. The past, no, I ain't forgot where I came from. I got the club rocking. I got your girl jocking. Me and Phil still in this. We going the distance. Let you party people, come on.
honey people say, it's a new day. It's a new day. World is getting ready. Everybody ready, for a new day. For a new day.
No doubt now. Yeah. Check it out now. No doubt. Special girl, real good girl. Biggest thing in my itty bitty girl. Call her up and she made me feel right. Wish the bliss could never flight. Sitting back with this mic in my hand. Spitting hot shit, trying to see grand. Imprinted on my mind every minute. Make my plans and you always in it, y'all. It's such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Acting like grown-ups, don't even try to hide cause the spot blown up. Girlfriend telling you she wanna see. I say I don't know, but you say gladly. And when we both do head, we go on and on and on and on and on and sweeter than Ben and Jerry. Can I rhyme? Well, you know I get mine. Sitting around in my abstract car. This abstract thing going abstract far, yeah. Such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. Yeah, it's such a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. Check it, check it, check it, it's such a vibrant thing.
Just like music. No doubt. Oh, baby. Just to relax my mind so I can be free and absorb the sound that keep me round, doing my thing constantly with no worries. Peace to keep Murray. Just like music. To keep me flowing, to keep me going, to keep me growing, to keep me to eat from knowing what happens out there. It's not my concern. You wanna die, it's not my turn. Like to do something to me like jumping a Mercedes on the highway, doing over 80 without music, baby. I'll go crazy. Yeah. just like music. Make me call my homie on the phone like there's something new out that got me in the zone. Just that feeling got me. I wish music can adopt me. Just like music. Music. The music.
Type of money, everybody acting like they knew you. Go uptown, New York City. Be this some Spanish girls love me like I'm out with Buddha. Tell Uncle Luke I'm out in Miami too. Clubbing hard, fucking women, ain't much to do. Wrist playing, got a condo up on Biscayne. Still getting brain from a thing, ain't changed. How you feel, how you feel, how you feel? 25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot. Tell Tune Light One, pass it like a relay. YMC and B, you more YMCA. Me, Franny, and Molly Mall at the cribbo. Shot goes out to Nico, J, and Chubb, shot to Gibbo. We got Santa Margarita by the leader. She know even if I'm fucking with her, I don't really need her. Oh, that's how you feel, man, that's really how you feel. Cause the pimpin' nice cold, all just wanna chill. I mean, maybe she won't, then again, maybe she will. I can almost guarantee she know the deal, real nigga, what's up? Now she want a photo, you already know though. You only live once, that's the motto, nigga, YOLO. And we bout it every day, every day, every day. Like we sitting on the bench, but we don't really play. Every day, every day. What anybody say, can't see him cause the money in the way, real nigga, what's up? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crooked is the last trick. Wanna laugh at how I got my ass caught up with this band? Thinking I had her, but she had me in the long run. It's just my luck, I'm stuck with the wrong one. Wild decisions based on lies we live in. Scandalous times, these games like my religion. You could be rolling with the thug, instead you with this weak scrub. And that club, I see you staring like you want it. Well, baby, if you got it, better threat. Let the liquor help you get a bone. I'm still crazy from last night. Pumping the balls as a
All right, guys, we're back. For those of you just tuning in, you are watching the virtual open mic on mydjsradio.com. We do this thing every Monday night from 9 to 11. We just showcase all local talent that we can conjure up, and we get them on here to do their thing. I'm really pleased to introduce to y'all IRAP, or at least partially part of the crew. Jay Rude, Jay Nice.
Yes, sir.
How's it going? We're here.
I'm Jay Nice, the nice guy.
And I'm Jay Rude, the rude guy, so everybody says.
Yeah.
See, I like that, because I presume like that was something that was planned out, because there's kind of the
you know what's crazy about
polar
that?
opposites. Or
it was not planned out.
It just happened. It was weird.
Really?
I
Just
swear.
coincidence?
Yeah, like when we started the group, it just happened. We just were like, oh, we need rap names. So we're like, so I was like, oh, my name, because my real name is Reggie, Reginald, but growing up, everybody called me Junior, because I was a junior. You know what I mean? Named after my father. So I was just like, oh, I'll take the J, and then I'll take the R for Junior. And I was like, oh, Jay Rude. Everybody says I'm rude, so I'll go with that. And then he just came to me one day like, oh, I found my rap name. And I'm like, what is it? He's like, Jay Nice. I'm like, shut
And
up.
he didn't even know that you were
Yeah,
Jay.
No.
Hey, that was destiny right there.
Yeah,
That
it
was meant to be.
Like, we take the alter ego thing, like, it's become... Before, it was just, like, a fun little thing, but, like, it's become more than
You
that.
didn't explain.
You kind of make it part of the theme or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
so it's like the
It's
theme.
like this
Yeah.
yin and yang
Exactly.
polarity.
So like
Exactly.
the IRAP alter egos. So.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then IRAP is also an acronym for
individual as real as possible.
Yes,
very
sir.
cool.
Wow.
Yes,
Like
sir.
Very
that.
nice.
Yeah.
See, I like that, man, because you got this cohesive, like, you got themes and concepts, it's not just something random or whatever, so that's real cool.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta
I-
make it fun,
Yeah, I like that duplicity, Jay Nice, Jay Rude. You know, that's kind of like what Jaleesa and I got going on because we're both J's too. I'm J Light, she's J Dark. So, same deal.
J Black, J White.
J Boy, J Girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Josh has jokes, everybody.
yeah, so you know, we're doing this stool thing. It's a little. This is kind of. I'm just sort of in here. It's not. We're just kind of.
Yeah,
it's
we're
first
like
time for a lot of things tonight.
We're all friends, so
Yeah,
yeah.
It's getting all intimate in here.
No elbow room.
So anyway, I just wanted to say like these guys are so just cool for being down at the last minute. I was actually returning from Dallas, like getting seated on the plane, trying to figure out just get the artists last minute, really for real. And I love when artists are just like so
ready.
all about it at a moment's notice, because that just shows me that you're like always on your grind and that you're gonna succeed with this because you're ready at a moment's notice to perform anywhere that's asked of you or whatever. Like it's just to, you got to get heard or whatever. And
yeah, I was actually real stoked. I'm like, oh yeah, I actually heard about that. I've seen a couple people on it already. I'm like, so yeah, definitely.
We're getting big.
So I was like, oh yeah, heck yeah, I'm down.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so how do you guys know each other? How did we all meet?
Well, actually, it was through Desi Hollow's manager.
Okay.
Now I guess she's very close with you guys as well.
Yeah,
and
she was referred. I don't know how you would say that. Someone referred us to her.
Friend,
there we go. Yeah, and then and I already know Desi. Me and him are good friends. We have a song together actually, and yeah, and then she was just like, "You guys down to do it?" And then she was like, "Yeah, I'll give Josh the information." And I'm like, "All right, let's do it."
Yeah. She was just like, "I can procure someone for you for real." Like I was getting nervous about it, and she's like, "How about IRAP?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." Are you sure they're gonna be into it? Like, and sure enough.
Yeah, man, always. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
It actually makes me feel good when I get asked to do stuff like that. Like, for real, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Somebody was looking and paying attention.
Yeah.
So,
well, and I've seen you guys consistently in this circuit of all these artists that are interconnected, and I always see you guys at the Jumping Turtle open mics, and you guys are consistently like always at the hypest point of the night. It was always like when things were just turned up, like just absolute madness towards the end.
Usually
people were a little
guys.
faded and stuff, and people were just getting rowdy and stuff. So
yeah, they call us the Turn Up Boys.
Right, right on. So what do you guys have first for us?
The first song?
Yeah.
So for the first song, we it's kind of like a little intro song, I guess you could say. It kind of like explains us, with musically and kind of like what we're about and what we've been through type of stuff. And it's called Listen. That's and we actually did a video for it. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in IRAP, and then it's like the first one on the top. You know what I mean? The thing. But yeah, it just explains us, really. That's why it's called Listen.
Over 100,000
It's a good way to start out then. All right, so we're going to duck out of your way, and we're going to get some mics set up. In just a moment, we'll hear Listen.
All right.
Sound good.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mic check 1, 2.
It's the rude boy.
And it's the nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna need you guys to just listen a little bit. We'll tell you a little bit about us. We spit that stuff you never heard, like Illuminati combos. And I ain't never flipped them birds, had marijuana combos. Me, I lived and learned to swerve through all of them potholes. On that road, I'm that cold, slicker than Afro Sheen. And I'm Charlie Sheen winning at your defeat. Team, they right with me, they loyal as they can be. He who writes with me is killing stuff guaranteed. And she who rides with me is getting PAID. And she who lies with me is sexy as Halle Berry. Yo bitches is scary, carry. Yo niggas is Mary Mary. My niggas is very scary. More triggers than people bury. Like hatchets, here goes some magic, not Johnson, but it's the Loch Ness, the monster. You an imposter, I'm lobster, cause I am hotter like boiling. In the water recoiling, all the drama while proceeding to alarm you. I'm robbing every, we farmer, I'm mobbing every, we searching on ways to make myself perfect. Rule.
It's a lyrical master. These niggas imposters, why you gotta act up? Trying to get them stacks up. Been doing this thing since Common was an actor. I'm steady debating on whether or not if I'ma make it. Because of my patience, it's more black and mild.
But a nigga not racist.
I blow them white apples, I got apples.
I'm a word you can taste it.
Bitch, I go 4 miles with this, I will be
High like a spaceship. Damn.
Pause. Feeling like I'm on a slave ship. Yeah. Cause a nigga be working overtime on the ground. On time, ain't that amazing?
Yeah.
I eliminate all the competition.
Right.
Damn. Then I mutilate them with my statistics. Because I've been loving music since polish was a piston. So that's my weapon of choice.
Anytime a nigga tripping.
We on like a TV. Nigga, we 3D.
3D.
Since trying to see me. Flow on point like a top of a
TP.
TP. IRAP. Tell a DIE. I'm Jay's nice, but you already knew that. Where's that cushion? We already blew that. Got a bad bitch, but you
Ain't no hood rap.
Yeah. I said.
When the beat drop, the words flow and just listen.
Just
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, so just listen. I said when the beat drop, the words flow and just listen. Yeah, so just listen. I said when the beat drop, the words flow and just listen. Yeah, so just listen. When this beat drop, the words flow, just listen. Yeah, I hope you listen. Yeah, I hope you listen. Yeah, so just listen. Yeah. I said when the beat drop, the words flow and just listen. Yeah. And that was listen.
This makes a really quick transition. All right, guys, we're back here with IRAP. We got Jay Nice and Jay Rude beside me here. They
Jay Black.
And Jay White.
The 4 J's.
Yeah. All right, so so that was listen that you just.
That was actually good.
It was like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Avengers
awesome.
Assemble. All right. So that was listen, and that was dope. That's all I gotta say about that.
I feel like I know you guys.
Yeah.
You guys
chill
vibe
as
good
hell.
together. How long have you guys known each other?
Oh man, it's been going on a minute. Think about
High school? Like before?
yeah, man. Yeah, like high school. I met him.
Your freshman year, my sophomore
Yeah.
year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And we've been cool ever since then. Like we were acquaintances in high school, and then we had got out of high school and we had gotten to this crump dance and stuff.
No, we were dancing in high school.
Oh yeah, well we were dancing in high school.
Talent
Crump
show.
dancing.
Yeah, it's like that's
let's see.
really
Look like a seizure.
Nah, but that's how we met. Like really do that, and as time got older, you know what I'm saying. Like we eventually stopped, and we went our separate ways, and then we met back up after high school, and then I found out that he rapped, and I didn't rap at all, you know what I'm saying. And after kicking it with him after a while, yeah, I was a singer.
He still sings.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so, but yeah, after time went by, I was like, I'm not trying to just hang out with him and he rapped and I don't do nothing. So, I mean, I started doing it. Like, we would go to parties. I would, like, freestyle sometimes and everybody would be like, oh, that's tight. And then I finally was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I might as well get into it. And then that's when I found out that he had the IRAP thing going on. And then as time progressed, you know, he was like, hey, you know, you're pretty good at rapping. Why not get on, you know, with the team? And I was like, hey, why not? And it's been history from there. We've been rocking ever since.
That's awesome. When I was backstage, me and your girlfriend, your beautiful girlfriend, were listening, and you like hit this like twista really fast verse, and then you're like, I was like tripping out, like, oh my gosh, she's absolutely fast. It's cool. So it trips me out that you said that.
Yeah, man,
it's something that you kind of just picked up. Like,
yeah, and it's the progression. You know what I'm saying? Because when I met him, none of us could rap like that. You know what I mean? So we've gotten to push each other and progress with each other. So I think that's why our bond on stage and in general is just so, you know.
It fits together so naturally because not only the contrast in your voices, but like in the styles, the way you approach, you know, the flows and stuff. So you each occupy your own very unique space in the sound. And it's really cool. Kind of reminds me of like Tip and Fife, you know. Like, I know people probably told you that before. Yeah, because you got that roughness and stuff, you know. And
that's what we try to do. At the end of the day, we just push each other. Nobody's better than each other, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're going to have a little, like, competitions. Like, there'll be a time where he'll write something and I'll hear it and I'll be like, oh, man, you made me feel like I suck, you know what I'm saying?
The funny thing about that, though, we always have this thing where it's like, no, we're not going to rewrite our verses no matter who sounds better. You know? But he is a little snake. He'll go home and he'll write a little part. And I'm like, oh, my gosh.
You know, I may fix something, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
keep each other on your toes.
Yeah, but that's all it
is. It's just friendly competition.
Like, oh, I didn't know you were going to do it like that. Now I got to like reevaluate this whole thing.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, as long as the song comes out tight and we both like it, then hopefully the people will like it. Because you got to be comfortable with your own music first.
Right.
You know?
You just want to make music, ride around and listen to it. And if somebody else hears it, that's even cooler.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, you know, we have our faults and our flaws and stuff with it. And it's just something that we're just continuing to progress. And I think that people that know us can see that. You know what I mean? We started from doing no shows, no studios, no nothing, to now it's like, you know, it actually means something.
The most popular show in the world.
No, we're here, man. One day, see?
One day.
High hopes, man.
Awesome.
Positivity all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so individually, who are some artists that inspire you guys, inspire your music?
I'll let him go first. I think he got the longer list than me.
All right. I know I'm a guy, but Drake is always going to be one of my favorite artists.
Drake?
Yeah, only because all around he is a great artist. He's very talented. He may make, you know, like the last album may be kind of Drake and Drive type stuff, but
that album was
it's actually great. Like lyrically, the guy got it. He could go. He's very versatile. He can go on some more hardcore type of rap, hip hop, and then go, and go on a hit. Make a hit record.
You can't front because, like, really, like, he'll say some cold-blooded little insults and things here and there. And he'll flip some really melodic, like, love ballad but yeah.
Definitely. Ever since he came out, I've just been a fan of him. And then, you know, like Top Dog Entertainment, like Kendrick Lamar and Ab Soul and Schoolboy Q. And then, of course, I have, like, my throwback, you know, like Souls of Mischief or, you know, like those old school hip-hop. Wu-Tang, I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. You know, like Odd Future, you know, new hip hop. I like it's just crazy. I just like many.
I can tell because you guys kind of seem to have like a thing for real abstract kind of like atmospheric type beats that have some spookiness to them and stuff like that.
That's so crazy that you said that because that's what I go for all the time.
Every
time I pick a beat, I'm like, I just want that eerie feel.
Sinister.
Man, see,
that's why we see.
That's my new best friend, man. See,
we like everybody really like. I'm a big rock fan, really. I wanted to be a rock star growing up. So I think that kind of inspires, like, our stage performance. That kind of inspired it because, in fact, if you've seen us live before, we're jumping around and we're just trying to keep everybody amped and hype. Yeah, so I've always wanted to be a rock star.
Lisa,
so.
if you had seen down at the Jumping Turtle, people losing their minds. It was cool.
That's what we try to do.
There's just too many artists.
Yeah, name a couple of
yours.
Come on.
All right. Well, I'm complicated. I'll give you my singing first.
Okay.
My singing influences are like from as old as the Isley Brothers. I love them.
Yeah.
Summer Breeze is my favorite Isley Brothers song. Jamie Foxx. Honestly, Chris Brown. I don't care what nobody says. that man is a
talent.
that man can sing. I don't care what nobody says.
It's another one of those guys where you're just like, oh, but
yeah, it's like
good, man.
controversy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like certain things like that on the singing side, and then on the rap, like I get a lot of controversy about this too. I'm a big Gucci Mane fan.
Oh
I'm
my
a diehard Gucci Mane fan. Always have been. Always will be. I don't care if he's bad now or if he was. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, I got a cold and stuff all the time.
Hey, you know what I mean? Like
I like him, but I hate him. I like so there's certain songs that he just like. Okay, there's a song "My Chain." You guys remember that song? My Chain?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was the coolest song in the world. Okay, but then he goes like trap music. You know that genre.
Yes.
And then he just like takes it to. That's not my thing. Trap music I can't get on.
Yeah, I mean certain things like him, like TD, like you mentioned, of course, or myself. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
I'm a big critic to myself. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of people, a lot of upcoming artists that people may or have may not heard about. Like we don't listen to the radio. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like we listen to people that are up and coming.
Right.
Because we're up and coming. And there's people that are on the radio sometimes that we be like, you shouldn't be on the, you know what I mean? Like,
how did you get?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, and like our minds are just so versatile. We can listen to anything, honestly.
It's good to stay away from the radio and all the mainstream stuff because
I hate it.
Like, you don't want to underestimate people's intelligence. Like, people really do want something different and kind of out of left field or whatever. Just like. Try something, you know, like avant-garde.
And see me, I'm not trying to be driving listening to the same 5 songs on the radio.
Right.
And literally that's what it is.
Same like little beat drop, same like it's all like you know, like what's cool now. Everybody kind of conforms.
And what people don't know is that the radio is on repeat. You know what I'm saying? So you could have like 5, 6 hot songs, and that's what you're gonna hear the whole day.
So literally, you'll hear the same song 3 times in an hour.
I don't know how many times.
The station is like, oh, I just heard that on the other station.
I don't know how many times I've been at work and heard that Miley Cyrus song. For real. Yes, I know the whole song.
Yeah, there's just some songs that shouldn't be on the radio. That's just like,
I do like.
I don't like
it
that
sucks,
song.
man.
Listen to these songs like. In the darkness.
Oh, I hate that song.
Oh my
that
gosh,
Wake Me Up song. I'm so
crazy. Come on, I like that.
And you know what's crazy?
I like Alla Black.
You know what's crazy though?
So nice.
You know what's crazy? A lot of music that you don't like and that you get tired of is the music that you know almost every word to.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know
because you hear it a lot.
They play it 50 times, a million times a day. So.
Well, I mean, I gotta say though, it's something like it's for me. Like when I began DJing about like 10 years ago, when I came on the scene, I was always like the guy who wanted to be like renegade rebel style and just like educating people like, no, this is really cool, you should check it out. And always trying to play like real underground, obscure stuff. And eventually like the masses just broke me, like because especially as a wedding DJ and things like that, you gotta cater to like a broad crowd. Right. So I finally learned to appreciate more popular music on a certain level just because of like how unifying it is. Like it kind of gives it value that everybody knows the words and stuff. And when you see everybody really feeling it and singing along, you're like, okay,
I guess it's not that bad.
Yeah. They're also fun.
There's still, you know, there's a time and place.
That's
and
just what goes back to being versatile.
But
that's why it's
when you're
good.
an artist, you want to be original. You want to have your own. Yeah. It sets you apart.
And now we do. We got our own ad-libs and everything. I had to change mine. You know what I'm saying?
French Montana store.
I had one. Catchphrases.
You know what I'm saying? But I had some.
Did somebody else take your?
Nah, like it was random. Like I remember. I think it was just one day. I think we really just like had a conversation about it. Like, you know what would be cool? We should have our own ad-libs. So like anywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's
people
funny,
will know our
it's supposed
stuff.
to develop naturally. You're not supposed to like plan it out.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's funny because I was listening to J. Cole's new album, Born Sinner, and there's a place right, and he goes like, bitch, and he's like, oh, that's my new ad lib. That's cool. I'm like, yeah, he's like talking about it. I'm like, that's not very original, dude, but okay.
Yeah, like at first it was just a joke, but like people started like knowing us for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has that you know what I'm saying?
I did
Anytime
that
somebody sees him,
it doesn't take much. It just has to be like a recognizable sound, kind of like the way that Big Sean goes like boy or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, it just has to be just
whether
sound,
people make fun of it or not, they still gonna say it.
Yeah.
Also, people like, you know June J. Rude, like to another person that knows me, and they're like, the one that goes ugh, and I'm like,
oh, that guy.
I'm like, wow, that's how you clarify me, like, just the guy that makes the noise.
But it's dope though. It's tight when people can come up to you and know you from little things like that.
Yeah, it's actually cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, what I was saying, French Montana stole his ad lib. That
I'm pissed.
That's
he
what it
was.
was?
He was doing that.
Been doing that for years.
Since we started. Like I kid you not.
Been doing
and then
that
French
for the
Montana
longest.
came out of nowhere, and then we're like, oh man, we should have got it copywritten or something.
But it's alright though.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright.
It's okay.
We haven't.
You can have that one.
Yeah.
There's so. What did you
Yeah,
do? What did
can
you
have
do?
it.
Okay.
It's very distinctive.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, so what's the next track? What are we doing next?
The next one is, I believe it is "Make 'Em Proud." Yeah, I believe it's "Make 'Em Proud."
You guys get to hear me sing.
It's you guys get to hear him sing.
Okay.
It's kind of like a track, basically like an inspirational track, kind of like I just want to make my people proud, and then the beat kind of switches up, so it's like make them proud, make other people regret, make the family and the friends and all that proud, and make the haters regret.
Like haters, yeah.
Yeah, regret that they didn't jump ship.
The alter ego stuff.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna duck
Make
out of
'em
here.
proud.
Make them proud, y'all.
Make them proud.
Oh, is it the ghost beat? Or it's the ghost. Oh, there's it. Yeah, they're different. Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah. Cool. That picture is kind of tight. Hey, you're Monique's brother, huh? Yeah. I knew it. You used to go to El Camino, huh?
Yeah, I get that all the time. It's funny 'cause she's younger than us, so it's
Yeah.
like, brother, shouldn't it be?
Yeah, I grew up with her.
Well, I did too.
Well, of course.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's good. You guys catch it in a second?
Cool. Yo.
Yo.
I'm just trying to make all my family proud.
Yes, sir.
Make all the haters regret.
Started with a dream in a day of reminiscing. I thought about my past and I fast forward my vision to see a team in designer and buy a house for my mama. We grubbing at Benny Hanna's, but maybe I'm tripping. No, I'm not. I'm a grown man, so I see things different. And niggas try to copy verses like a CD ripping. J Nice with a nice J, no MBA. And if a hater come my way, then that's DOA. My niggas tell me keep slinging these niggas, so I got 'em. If you try me, I put red dots on your head like Dennis Rodman. That's another story though, that's a different chapter. Right now I'm just rapping back to regular schedule
Programming. I'm
trying to make my people proud. Cause I don't wanna die to know I let my people down. Just gotta keep my head up.
Word to Machiavelli.
So that I could own cabanas and be
Sitting on Pirellis.
The cushion's hella potent, but there's
Nothing you can tell me.
This time next year, you probably
Catch me on your telly.
The last thing that you can call me is a
Disloyal nigga.
Wrapping up this rapping like it wasn't
Tinfoil nigga.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm proud of what I'm
Gifted with.
Letting out my feelings, just expressing that I'm different. Being rapping, but I think it's time to make this music. Cause there's a bigger difference for them niggas who was clueless.
You fucking stupid.
I'm just trying to make something out of nothing.
No.
My talent, I'ma always hold it down. If my family was sick,
What you gonna do?
I bet that I would make them proud.
Yeah.
Make them proud.
Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud.
Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud. Make 'em proud.
I do this for my mama and my brother, cause they the only ones that understood me when I suffered. I can't forget the team. I rap, I gained some brothers. And my sister Nisi, baby, killing ish like no other.
What you want?
Versace, I need a Maserati. Cause the work that we putting in our wrist should be sloppy. I got a couple bad women that's calling me Poppy. I take them out to eat sushi and fill them with sake. Hold on, Jay Nice.
Okay, I'ma hold on.
I was a little too nice. That wasn't me, bro.
Right.
I need to go a little more mean, a little more Yeah. Money is the root of all evil, but you can't live without it, cause you gotta feed your people. Guess I feed into the evil. Turn a ball like a casino, but don't ban me like I'm Pete Rose on some bullish D-Rose. And to the one that left, I hope it's for the best. I ain't trying to make you proud, I'm trying to make you regret. And that's how I'm feeling now, cause it's hard to digest. But I guess that it all went down for the best. See, but honestly, a million fans I will see. And honestly, I don't care about all you doubting me. And I will see sights higher than what any pilot sing. IRAP be iller than what any doctor ever sing. But no more talking now, cause I ain't with the loose lips. I'm trying to blow a stack on the fam down at Roost Chris. Take my people to the mall and tell them all to choose shit. Niggas tell me that I'm on, I'm not. I just do this shit.
Make 'em proud, make 'em proud,
Make 'em proud.
make 'em proud.
I can't sing though.
Make 'em proud, make 'em proud, make 'em proud, make 'em proud.
This was trying to make them proud, man. Make the haters regret.
Whoa. That was making proud, y'all. Chilling, man.
Alright guys, we are back with IRAP on mydjsradio.com virtual open mic show.
Yeah. Turn up.
Yeah. What episode is this? How far are we into the show now? It's still a young show.
Yeah, we're like five.
I think it's like 5 or 6, something like I don't even know. I've lost count. But
You guys know.
it's well underway
You've seen
anyway.
it all.
So oh man, I hope y'all are tuned in, because if you're not, you're missing out. This is seriously like
You guys really are. It's okay.
Afraid
If you guys
so.
are, thank you.
Right on.
You're welcome. You can watch it. Go back and watch it on YouTube. Right? We're gonna have it on the.
Yeah. Of course, we prefer you guys watch live. Come on now. But
yeah, obviously. But if
but
you're late
you
to the
know,
party, then
if you
don't-
must, it'll be recorded and available for later viewing.
One of those.
Hey, check it out, y'all. You'll hear it on mydjsradio.com. You can see the video after the show all week on mydjsradio.com.
DJ
You
Swole.
heard him.
That was the voice of DJ Swole. He's what you'd call the executive producer of this show.
Brains
The man
behind
with the
the
master
operation.
plan.
DJ Swole.
So
The voice. Probably never
he
see
actually
him
does
behind
that
the
gesture
camera.
when he says it.
Does he does?
DJ Swole. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his
So-
ad lib.
Yeah.
Right.
Beat you
Man.
that way.
Speaking of characters, man, y'all, during that last track, it occurred to me that, Rude, when you did your little, like I was seeing it emanating from the grizzly bear on your chest. And then I look over at Nice, and he's wearing like ice cream cones. I was like, dude, you guys are just like
so crazy.
epitomizing.
Yeah, the whole
whole
rude guy,
deal.
nice guy. Hey, I
That's
didn't
awesome.
even notice that.
You know
Really?
what's,
That was not planned
you know
either?
what's,
I swear,
listen.
it's
None
never-
of this like
I
none of like this
swear.
alter ego. Look, we even have the same field of work, and we work at the same like
Type of work, just two different places.
just two different brands.
Same work, just two different companies.
Huh.
kinda
That's
odd.
just coincidental too.
Whoa. Okay, that's probably the only one that was planned, because
Yeah.
I used to work where he worked, and I got him the job, and then I left that job, and I got another job. and it was like the same field of work. So it was like,
Same what work is that, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh well, we're still regular old people. We're not nobody famous.
I'm not yet.
Yeah, not yet. We work 9 to 5s. Catch me, I'm the delivery boy, the pizza boy. It's good money. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
If you work full time. But I work at Papa John's.
Now I work at Pizza Hut.
I used to work at Domino's, and I was the manager there.
Yeah.
That's hard work, guys.
I was almost the manager at Pizza Hut. But yeah,
But
it
I'm
was taking a
pro at
while.
making dough.
People hate on
Really?
Papa John's, but I love the little sauce, the garlic sauce,
Oh.
and they give you like a little pepper too.
Yeah,
like
the
you can't beat that.
pepperoncini. Yeah.
That's like a touch of class right there, man.
Yeah,
there
I
we
love
go.
Papa
Proper.
John's pizza.
So we're in competition without being in competition. If that makes sense.
Informal, friendly competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool though.
Man, y'all are gonna bring each other up, like just bouncing off each other, just gonna like.
That's what we're trying to do. Because we've been holding each other down for so many times, and we've had our ups and downs. Don't get me wrong, we've had our ups and downs, and
We have.
we you know what I'm saying, we've had some bumps in the road, but at the end of the day,
Well, high school. You guys know each other since high school, so.
yeah, man.
Yeah, anything that long
That's some
term, you're bound
history.
to have some adventures and
Yeah.
stuff.
And then
thick and thin.
yeah, and then like I say in the next track that we're gonna do in the beginning of like the actual with all the audio, I say IRAP isn't just a name. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. Like I take that individual real as possible thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we try to take it, we try to abide by that.
Yeah.
Even if somebody messes up or something like that, that's why we're friends. And that's why we're still rocking with each other. Cause I could mess up or something, and he could be the one to tell me like, you're messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like do this, do that, or vice versa. So it's teamwork.
Yeah.
That saying teamwork makes the dream work really is true.
Oh, I like that.
It's true,
I'm
man.
gonna store that one in this pocket. So, but I heard that phrase that IRAP is a way of, how did you say it?
Oh yeah, it's not just a name.
Not just a
it's
name,
way
it's
of
a way
life.
of life. I heard that phrase at the front of a track I was listening to on your YouTube today.
Yeah.
And that brings me to, I wanted to, Swole, if you could bring up the picture of like the whole crew. You guys have some other MCs you're affiliated with,
That's me with a-
right?
Who's this guy?
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's me.
I wanted you to tell me
That's
about
you?
the rest of the crew.
Oh, really? Nice shirt.
Oh man.
It's the one where I'm like totally cheesing. Like,
Yeah, you're the only one just
Yeah,
grinning.
the only
Everybody
one.
else is like looking all
Which is
cold.
out of character because
It
you're
is
the
out of
rude one.
character.
yeah, that's
So you
that's,
need to work
that's
Which
why,
is usually how it happens.
No smiling.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there it is.
Yeah, so in this picture we have, that's the whole group right there, which is the one on the top with the little fedora. That is Bucci. That's another one of our singers. And then we have K Beezy with the Kansas City hat on in the back as well. He's another rapper. And then we have Nisi Baby. That's our female vocalist. She
The
raps
newest
and I believe
member.
she sings too, right?
She looks familiar.
She can dabble, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have those two guys. I have no clue who are those weird guys. They just
I don't
know.
like his hat.
Yeah, I don't like his hat.
Why is he smiling?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
yes.
team, man. That's a team.
And where are they tonight?
Actually, Nisi is just settling in like their new location. They just moved. Her and her, I was gonna say husband, but it's not her husband. But her and her man, significant other. They just moved out to IE area, Irvine. Oh no, that's Orange County, Irvine. And Bucci is at work. Like I said, we work 9 to 5. And then KBZ's with his kids. So.
Okay.
So you're still able to get together pretty frequently,
yeah.
like
Definitely. Like we just get together and then we just go through some beats and then we just, all right, this is what we're gonna do, and then if we're all together, if we're all there right there at that time, then we'll just work on 1 or 2 right there, and then we'll just send each other home with the project. Like, oh, we'll make sure you do your verse for this and you do the hook for this and practice it and stuff like that.
So the vibe is always there. That's another thing. We could not
See each
we
other
cannot
for like
see
a year.
Yeah.
And it's
Just
so
pick up
weird.
where we
Yeah,
left
it's so weird.
Like there was a time where I moved for a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a long while. No music, no nothing. And when we came back and started working on music, the vibe was like I never left, you know.
It was weird.
So that I don't know, it's cool, man.
It's a good
It's-
group.
Like everything with us is kind of like, it really is kind of natural. It just happens. Like we don't plan this stuff. It just, it's
Ice
so
cream,
weird.
bear.
I think, but what I really think it is, I think it's because we all know each other so well, and it it just happens. So I don't know. It's weird.
No, you guys have like a real natural chemistry. When I would notice in that last track, there was like it was really engaging because it was like there was a drama to it. There was kind of like this push and pull and kind of some little, some improvisational kind of stuff going on between and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's
Well,
really
expression
cool,
is a
man. Draws
good
you
way.
in.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta express it somehow. I'm sure you don't want to see nobody on camera just rapping, just standing there, like, you know what I'm saying? No expression on their face or no type of.
Right. I mean, they might have the tightest rhymes, but they have like a monotone
Oh,
delay.
yeah,
or
just
something,
that look.
And that's
so
boring.
annoying. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
annoying.
it's boring,
to
you know
watch.
what I
Just,
mean?
like, stop it.
And that's why, I don't know, I think that's why when we perform, like, we really try to perform.
Right.
And get
Like
everybody
illustrate it for people.
Yeah, because I would rather do
Try to
that.
entertain.
I would rather act a fool on stage than go out there and just stand
boring.
there, you know?
I'd rather act a fool on stage than look like a fool on stage.
Boom.
I just thought of
There
that.
it is.
I just thought of that.
We're going to put that in the next
Quick
rap, watch.
Yeah.
The next song.
All right, so what's the next song?
This one is actually, it's called Real Ones. So as you know, we're called individuals, real as possible. And we know, and this is kind of like I guess you could say a real one anthem, you know what I mean? And we're just known for being some real ones, and this is why we're some real ones. So kind of explain that, and it's just it's kind of just for everybody that's real, I guess you could say, because everybody thinks they're real or says they're real, but your actions can show, you know what I mean, how real you are. So that's
Right.
kind of what it is, kind of let you know, just let your actions and what you're doing show who you are as a person and not, you know what I mean,
Just saying
just
it.
saying it, you know what I mean,
Right.
show it, you know what I mean, prove it, kind of thing. So, real ones.
All right.
I like your shoes.
You know what? I've been getting compliments about him ever since I got
Don't
him.
lie to him. I was supposed to get him. No, it's fine.
Thank you, though.
It's jazzy. Yay, okay, the real
All right, y'all.
ones. It's coming up
Real
next,
ones.
guys.
Stay tuned. It's Turn Up. Damn.
It's for all the real ones. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And if you're a real one, you let that show with your actions. You don't he say, she say. You don't just talk. You do it. I mean, real ones make sacrifices. Real ones do whatever they can do to reach that higher level that they need to be at, that they deserve to be at. You know what I mean? Real ones are people that just are honest. You know what I mean? Just keep it 100. So I'm gonna show you how real I am.
Yo.
I need a bucket of water.
Water.
My team getting way too hot.
Too hot.
We that lyrical slaughter, fixing your posture, we got it on lock.
On lock.
And we getting way harder,
Way harder.
whether you like it or not.
Or not.
Your girl do what I told her, swamp stick monsters, you know it won't stop. My cup filled up to the brim, nothing on my mind but my money and my kin. With my third eye, I can see through their grins. But most of my city rooting for us to win. It's levels to the shit, nigga, like Meek Mill. Sometimes money feels like the only thing real. Deal or no deal, I make rappers write wheels. Ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but it's just how I feel. So I turn up, cause nothing in this world ain't never ever perfect. American history X on your curse. Just to make $1 so pounds of the person. Uncles is telling me to join the service. Mama is telling me, June, you deserve it. People were telling me that we are perfect. Women are telling me that we are worthy.
Every time they see the squad, they know we turn it up.
Turn up.
If you smell that fire, we will then you know
Turn
it's
up,
us.
turn up.
Got a bottle of the lean and bell, we pour
Turn
it
up, turn
up.
up,
Them
turn
turn
up,
up
turn
boys,
up.
you know
Turn
it's
up.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I rap for me in my blood.
Yeah, yeah.
It's I rap till there's none left, and I die for mine, so that's love. I ain't
Yeah.
no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I rap for me in my blood.
Yeah, yeah.
It's I rap till there's none left, I die for mine, that's love. Hold up, wait up.
Minute.
Man, time I check my team
Was the realest?
Always getting love when I walk up in the building. Maybe it's because
Like John, I be giving.
these niggas hella flows. I be fucking up these shows. Man, I'm feeling like a pro, so I let these niggas know
My team is gifted.
Should've known that
After you heard listen, my nigga.
It's IRAP to this
None left.
so I guess you probably
Get the concept.
My posse higher
Then
than
a
a
vomit.
comet. That pussy wetter
Then
than
a faucet.
She give me neck first,
Then
then
I
I
off
off
it.
it. You claim you ballin',
Nigga, stop it.
Do all that talking
When I walk in.
I hang you up like
You in the closet, my nigga.
24/7, I'm wrecking the
Beat.
beat. Speak with your chest when you talking to me. I'm bad at like I'm Master P. Niggas be hating when they see the crease. Keep it 100 or
Keep it away.
hustlin', I do it like every day. Talking that shit, nigga.
Watch what you say.
I'm cooking these niggas like
They some filet.
Every time they see the squad, they know we turn it up. If you smell that fire, we will, then you know it's
Turn up, turn
us.
up.
Got a bottle of the lean and bad, we pour
Turn
it
up,
up.
turn
Them
up,
turn
turn
up boys,
up.
you know it's us.
Yeah.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I ride for me and my blood.
Yeah.
Yes, I rap till there's nothing left. I die for mine, and that's love. I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I rap for me and my blood.
Yeah.
Yes, I rap till there's nothing left. I die for mine, and that's love.
You know what I mean? You a real one if you out there making sacrifices, like I said. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the real ones out there doing what they gotta do. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody that turn up. If you turn up, then turn up. You know what I mean? Turn up, turn up, turn up.
Every time they see the squad, they know we turn it up.
Turn up.
If it smell that fire, we will, then you know
It's us, it's us.
Got a bottle of the lean and bad, we
Pull up, pull up.
Them turn up boys. I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I ride for me and my blood.
Yeah.
Yes, I rap till there's nothing left. I die for mine, that's love. I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Nah.
I rap for me and my blood.
Yeah.
Yes, I rap till there's nothing left. I die for mine, that's love.
Turn up, turn up.
Turn up.
Turn up, turn up.
Turn down.
Turn down, turn up, turn down, turn up. Yeah.
Real ones, man.
Real ones.
Back once again in My DJ's studio here in sunny San Marcos, California. www.mydjsradio.com virtual open mic, which we do every Monday night from 9 to 11. So
Every Monday.
9 to 11.
Monday,
Tune in.
guys, you guys know how this works. 8:58. You're not late.
and
right.
that was a mean track, man. You guys activated my scrunchy face, like I was making that funk face, like yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
So a couple of things that I wanted to ask about, because I spotted a couple of things that interested me. Like Swamp Stick Monsters. That was the alternate name for your crew, right?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Swamp Stick Monster.
How now? Tell me
What
about
is
that.
a Swamp Stick Monster?
Explain yourselves.
I don't know if I can talk about this out here. It's
No.
medical.
It's all right.
Medical
No, it's fine.
It's all good.
marijuana.
It's
Okay.
still the end of the show.
We're like-
All right.
It's not
Well,
kids watching.
honestly, to break it down, where the name came from is we have this thing. You know, we smoke medical marijuana, so it's
legal.
Medicinal.
Yeah, it's legal medicinal
Use only.
So it's called a swamp stick. You know what I mean? And what it is, it's a whole bunch of THC products all in one in a blunt, and then on the outside you have some THC product on the outside, and then you take some like shake, you know, and
just,
crumble
like,
it on the
roll it
outside.
around.
Yeah, and it's like you sprinkle it on outside, grinded
Just, yeah.
weed. a grinded medical
I don't know.
substance. And then you just put it on the outside, and then it looks like a swamp stick, like a stick that came out of the swamp. So me and my homie, he was one of our ex-group members, we came up with that a few years ago, and then recently I just started making them again, and then like it became like this little trend and this little fad, and everybody's like, oh, I like that. And then so they started calling us, oh, you guys them swamp stick guys. So we were like, swamp stick guys doesn't sound cool. Like swamp stick monsters, that sounds hard. So we were like, that sounds cool. So let's run with that.
Creature
So
from
then,
the Black Lagoon.
yeah, so then, yeah.
As somebody who used to puff a lot of trees, I have to say that sounds downright magical.
Oh,
That
man.
It's something else, man.
That sounds like a treat for real.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. We'll do it all for you.
Yeah, no, please, by all means. Like, I'm still really an advocate for it. I think it's really the best thing in the world. I don't know if I should be talking about this on the show, but I do. I think it's just wonderful. I think it's good for you and all that. For me, I kind of had to put it down because like it was kind of.
You're too into it.
Like I get so withdrawn and like kind of
Oh,
get
yeah.
paranoid and stuff or whatever, and it's just not good for business. Like if somebody would call me, I'd be like, I can't answer the phone. Like, I was like living like that, just like every day. I couldn't do that anymore.
I love it. I can answer the phone. I can talk to you.
So yeah,
It's
it's been 2 years. Right?
Yeah, man.
But I still
right.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
No comments.
Some people can just maintain like that. Like it's no
Yeah,
big deal.
yeah.
Like they'll go to work high and it's whatever. I couldn't do that. I can't DJ high. I think I tried that like once, and I was like, no, like, cause you're up there like, am I gonna play the right song? Like everybody's looking at me, like I don't know, like, no, absolutely not.
Oh, there's been a couple times when I've gone to a show like super medicated, and I'm like, oh man, I don't think I remember my verse, and then I'm like, and then it comes out like when I start rapping, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
damn,
great,
that's
I'm
it.
glad.
Or there's been a couple times when I did mess up, and I look at him. You know, every performer does that. If you're performing with somebody on stage, you look at the person you're performing with.
You know I messed up.
Yeah, like,
you
oh,
know I messed
dang.
up. Just keep going.
Yeah, back me up. So yeah, there's been a couple times I spaced out, but other than that, yeah, I just musically it just helps. You know what I mean? Like when I just need to free my mind and just think about one thing. You know what I mean? I can do that. I'll go have a little session and throw a beat on, and I'll just get lost on the beat, and then
It's been in the process of many cool and tight songs that we've done.
Yeah.
So,
So it's not
It's been involved.
For me, it would have to be like in the lab behind closed doors.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was bug out and get creative
Yeah.
like that, but yeah, I don't know. So
Yeah, I smoke and I meditate. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm real big on meditation and all that, and like, you know, and your chakras and all that stuff. So I believe in all that, and so that's what it helps me do. It gives me a good release when I just need to meditate and kind of think of everything. Huh?
What's a chakra?
Oh, what's a chakra? A chakra is your inner it's an inner energy. You have
chi.
Yeah, your chi, like your chi.
Okay,
You have different.
there's like a whole series of them,
Yeah,
like
all
all down the
series of them.
center.
It's like literally all down the center. I can't name you all of them like off the top like that, but
Is it like human design-esque? Is it going along that? Like with
yeah,
auras?
it's all based on
Sacral
like New
it's,
Age,
it's
Yeah.
yeah, they say it's new age, but like they have ancient where people like, you know what I mean, that's what they believe in, like the monks and stuff like that, and it's just all your it's hard to explain, like your center
Oh, Google
energy and you know what I mean, and all that, and your inner energy and all that. Like they have your third eye chakra. I believe in the third eye and all of that, which is, I mean, in my eyes, it's an open mind. You know what I mean? You're very open, and you don't just, you're not one-minded, one-sided. You hear something and that's what you stick with. No, you go out and you look for yourself and you find the information yourself and find the truth out. You know, type of thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm that type of person. I'm kind of spiritual. You know what I mean? And yeah. But when you see me, you wouldn't think that. You know what I mean? But then when I'm at home, I'm just, I mean, I'm just chill, just vibe out.
It's nice for that.
I'm all about vibes.
You can't stress all the time.
Yeah, just chill out.
You could get in the way of a lot of things that you want to do. It affects, like, there's been a couple times with somebody, like, on the team who's been stressed out at a show, and you can see it.
Yeah.
You know?
You
So
can
it's-
feel it when
yeah.
someone's like...
Yeah, and, like, that's our thing. We're all about vibes. Like, we could walk into a place and tell if it's just amazing, and we could walk into a place and be like,
How's your
I
vibe
don't know.
here? How do you like the
Oh yeah, I love the vibe.
I'm
here.
chilling.
Yeah, like I'm all like I said, we're all about good vibes, and that's the first thing I felt when I walked in. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely good vibes. Like I don't know, just good vibes. That's what you always need. Like there's times when, like we may like bicker at each other real quick, and then like I'll just sit there and I'll think and I'll just tell them good vibes, bro. I wish you many good vibes, and then something will click in our head like, you know, let me just calm down, let me chill out, you know, let me just relax.
Well,
so it's kind of
y'all brought the good vibes with you because honestly, like we've never been so at ease just talking with any guests before. We're supposed
to be comfortable, you know.
It's very cool.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be comfortable.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so
it tells both of us.
We talked about a lot.
So yeah, for sure. I like it. It's just flowing. So the other thing I want to ask about, I caught the reference to John Gibbs in there. Like, it was what was the wordplay? It was like
maybe it's because like John, I be giving.
Yes.
These people.
I was like,
yeah. John Gibbs, that's one of our homies, man. Like we've known him before music, well, he was still singing, of course. You know, he's always been a great singer, amazing singer.
Wasn't rapping.
Yeah, when he wasn't rapping, and then he started picking the rapping, and we're like, oh man, we got some competition now, you know, because he's a really talented kid. But yeah, we just he's one of our favorite artists out here, so we kind of say a lot of references like, because you know his name is kind of like giving, you know what I mean? So like John, I be giving, you know what I mean? I be giving people. So it's like, yeah, there's even I have a song, part of one of my songs called Extra Cheese, where I say, because he has a song called Bankrolls, you know, and like my nigga Jay Gibbs, I need me them bankrolls, you know what I mean? Because it's just, you know what I mean? He says some stuff where it's like, oh, I can relate to that, and it's like, kind of want to, you know what I mean, reference it and like let it be known to my listeners, I guess you could say. So
and plus a way of showing love without saying, oh, shout out to,
you know what I mean? It's
just implanted in there.
Showing love metaphorically. Yeah. There you go.
We do it with a lot of artists we know, like, because we know a lot of artists out here, and a lot of them we grew up with and we're cool with, so before this music, so they're all our homies, so we're just kind of like, just acknowledge them, you know what I mean? Like, we may have something where, oh dang, think in our head like, oh, that was a time when we were kicking it with them and da-da-da, and so, yeah, I don't know.
Incorporate that.
Yeah, and then the other moment I noticed was like he referred back to listen. How did that line go again?
Oh, it's like, should have known that after you
Wait.
Yeah, it was like, should have known that after you heard listen or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like
basically
it full circle.
is pretty much just my team is gifted. You should have known that after you heard listen.
Right.
Basically, it was basically saying like you should have known that when we were trying to tell you guys to listen, because you know what I mean, like we're very versatile. You know what I mean, like as you can hear, you'll hear something chill or you hear something boom bappy, like because I'm a real hip hop head. Same with him too. I love hip hop. That's all, you know what I mean, but we have that energy, so it's like we do a lot of those energy tracks as well. So it's just like, you should have listened. Some people don't listen. They just look at they just hear the beat sometimes, and they don't listen to the words. So that's kind of why we made listen. Like, let's chill the beat out a little bit so you can really hear what we're talking about, and get a feel for us. You know what I mean?
I really like that song.
Thank you.
I like all of them, and I like that it's like very three-dimensional. It all refers back to itself and stuff, and you have this whole like deep mythology or whatever.
As long as it makes sense, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know, it's cool to me.
I want to hear more now. I wish I hadn't told you only bring 3 tracks.
Well, I mean, we have, you know, we do have upcoming and stuff that we're working on.
Yeah, tell everybody about that.
Where can we find you? What are you doing?
Promote your stuff.
Yeah, I'll let you start first and get your promo out.
Well, I mean, as far as where you can find us, you can go on YouTube, youtube.com, and then / you can either put We Are IRAP, or you can go to / Caitlin Cone, which is our photographer, videographer. Yeah, it's one of our good friends too, and she does all our photos, videos, all that, plus Roscoe, aka Zahar Films, and or you can go to reverbnation.com / IRAPENT, and you can find all our music there. And then as far as like what we're working on, right now I have my project, because as you know, it's individual as real as possible. So we have, you know, we're all different individual artists, so we all have our own projects as well as a team project we're working on. And since we're the alter egos, we're kind of like a group within the group. Right. I guess you could say, because we're the alter egos, the nice guy, rude guy thing. So we have a project we're working on, which is, I was actually thinking of just calling it Swamp Stick Monsters. Just because of the fact that, because everybody knows the name, and then so it's like, okay, let's show you what the Swamp Stick Monsters are, other than the medical stuff. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. And
did it make you kind of hesitate on that name, just thinking about like how it might be, you know, just in certain contexts it might not work for you or whatever, like, on business sense?
Yeah, definitely. Because we have a person that we're considering being our manager, and that was one of the things she brought up too. She was like, "So what is this swamp stick thing?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Is it just weed?" And I'm like, "Well, it is, but it isn't." And then, so when I was explaining it to her, she was kind of hard to get it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because all she kept thinking about was weed. So
It's like the group's. It's like the group's persona, if that makes sense.
It's like the alter ego of
the
IRAP.
group. Yeah, there you go.
I get that. Yeah. That's cool.
That's like if we do a song like "Listen" or something mellow like that, that's IRAP pretty much. That's what everybody's giving us, and it seems like when we do those turn up ones, that's when the Swamp Stick Monsters come out.
Yeah, I like it.
So we just ran with it, like why not? You know, it's still IRAP first and always, but that'll always be there too.
It's cool. You got a lot of different facets that you can, use or whatever.
You gotta keep it interesting, man.
Kept to some narrow little.
And plus, it helps. Like, what if later on down the line somebody has IRAP as the name?
That could be too, huh?
Swamp Stick Monsters right there. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Got a backup.
We good. Man, I hope nobody tries to infringe on your IRAP.
I
think it's real cool.
It's
kind of emulates like an Apple product or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the acronym,
idea.
that's really cool.
But yeah.
And then I got my project, which is called I'm a delivery boy, so it's called the Delivery Boy, which is it kind of has a double meaning because in rap, in music per se, you have a delivery, you have a
message.
Yeah, so I'm known for a lot of different deliveries that I play around with, so that's why I was kind of like, the Delivery Boy plus I deliver pizza. Well, that kind of goes together. I'm like, yeah, I like that. So I ran with it, and I've been working on that ever since, and kind of put it on hold just because of the fact that everybody's been asking for me and him to do something like our own project, a team project with me and him, the alter egos. So I was like, no, let's just do it real quick. It'll help promote our stuff anyway.
It's another branch or whatever.
Yeah,
absolutely.
so we're like, no, let's do it. And then, we're just working on those, and then he has his project.
Yeah, I got my I got the sequel to my upcoming project. It's called Enjoy the Flight 2, and Enjoy the Flight 1. You can find it on if you go on datpiff.com. You just type in J Nice. It's last time I checked, it's the third. It's the third mixtape down.
So Nice, is this like totally solo or just like predominantly you with maybe some features?
Predominantly me. I have him on one song, you know what I'm saying, and I have a couple other Oceanside artists featured on there. You know what I mean? Like I try not to like cloud everything with all nothing but features and stuff like that, but I do work with other people, and I don't have a problem with it. But yeah,
enjoy your vision on this.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on Enjoy the Flight 2 now, and I'm actually looking for features. All my singles and stuff are done, so I'm just looking to get the right people on the right tracks, and then.
Man, it's cool. It's like things like names are so hard to commit to. It's like you second guess it over and over, and you kind of just change your mind. But it seems like every alternate alias that you guys have come up with is like really good.
Yeah, it's just all like if
a
that
lot of
doesn't
great
work,
options
the other one will definitely work. Like
have backups.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We just try to stay at least one step ahead, I guess. Like if we feel like we're slacking, we'll link up randomly. He'll give me a call randomly, like, "Yo, what are you doing today?" Like nothing. Like, "Yo, nothing. Let's write some music." You know, that's how it is. Because there'll be days where, like, we'll both feel that way. Like, man, I haven't wrote anything in a while. Or, man, I haven't been around and we haven't been practicing
what are you doing today?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, link up. Let's work on some music. I got beats, you know? And it just goes from there. I don't know. I think that's what I love about it. I think it's because it's so natural and it comes so easy that we can just do that. Like, just make a phone call and just be like, yo, you free? Let's do it. And actually do it.
Yeah.
I mean, what better purpose could you really have, like, just to like create something that didn't exist before, and then like once it does exist, you can't imagine a world where it doesn't exist. It's so weird. It was like inevitable. It had to be.
That's why I love making music.
Yeah.
Like, from being in studios too, I love making music because I love being able to. We could start something from nothing. You know what I mean? Especially now, recently. Like recently, we were in the studio where we were in there with the engineer and he did it from scratch.
Our engineer, West Haven, by the way.
Yes, West Haven, POR. Shout out to you. But
Dungeon Studios.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just cool because we got to sit there with him. He gave us like a layout of something and built it up. And then we took it home. You know what I'm saying? We sat down for a day, like let's write it, wrote it down, practice it, and then now it's really really good. Which you guys will hear soon.
It was crazy. We went to the studio like. A few days later, West Haven made the beat and everything, and the original beat. It's kind of like, how would you explain it? You guys know dubstep, right? And you guys know hip hop.
Right.
they kind of have a thing where it's kind of like dub hop. So it's kind of like that just because it has the boom, 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 like it has that sound. But then everything else, it's like, okay, that's a rap beat. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of new.
I like that.
It's a new
I like
feeling.
that.
Yeah,
you know?
some people are like so resistant to that type of thing. I remember when B.O.B.'s Strange Clouds came out,
yeah.
people were like, "That's not hip hop." I'm like, "Of course it is. It's just got some wubby bass in
Yeah,
there or whatever."
yeah.
Like, it's not. They're like, "It's dubstep." It's
Yeah,
like,
I actually like dub hop.
and
I actually
it's a
like
dope
it.
track actually.
Yeah.
I never heard that song.
And so
You've
it's
never-
it's
No?
pretty different.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Strange Clouds.
Yeah, we like
I mean,
it.
it's just, it's, you know, music evolves. We got new sounds we can make all of a sudden. It's like, let's make use of some.
And that's kind of
some
what we were
new
going
stuff,
for
you know?
too with that, because he has a whole catalog of beats that he was showing us. We could have picked a regular old DJ Mustard type of beat, you know what I mean? But I
Right.
mean, but we didn't.
Some
We were just
sparse
like,
and
yeah, you know what I mean?
snaps.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But we were like, oh dang, what the heck is this beat? We were like, this is way different. And then the crazy thing too is like when we first heard it, it wasn't even complete. It just had it didn't even have no drops in it, anything, no 16, no bridge, any of that. And then we took it home, we wrote to the beat, we started vibing out. Oh, this what you got? Oh, this what I got. All right, this is how we're gonna do this. And then we get to the studio and he plays the beat, and then we're like, what the hell is going on here? Because this
Total
sounds
transformation.
way better. Like, started doing the drops and all that, and then like it's just I like it a lot because of the fact that it's different and it's kind of goes with the times because you know that's what it is, and not everything is gonna be boom bap, old school
Right.
hip hop like
And
once. Even though that's what the soul is and that's what
the
the
thing. I
heart.
find myself like, trying to resist being that old guy that
Yeah.
only wants to hear
It's
like a
gotta
Jay
adjust with
Dilla
times.
boom
Oh,
bap
Jay
type of beat
Dilla,
or
best
something.
beat
And it's like
ever.
I love that too, but at the same time, I want to hear like new sounds, but I still want to keep the soul in it and stuff.
Yeah,
and a lot of
yeah.
times you hear beats that, you know, it's kind of this new style, but it's like it's very like metronomic or whatever.
Mhm.
There's no like funk or soul to it at
Yeah.
all. It's just very like robotic, and it doesn't like move you really. Like it's
Music is
you
just
know,
going with the times. That's
like,
what the
it's-
times
you
is
can,
right
you
now.
can do both
Yeah.
though. You know,
Like
you can
house
have-
music, all that stuff. That's what's in right now.
Yeah, but it's just like
You know?
there's no syncopation, there's no like
Yeah.
shuffle to it. It's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
no, I
it's
totally
like-
get you. I
it's
totally
a
get you,
metronome or
man.
whatever. I want something with like you know
With
something that makes my
everything in
neck,
it.
Like, you know, it's
Yeah,
like-
I totally
Definitely when you're in the
understand.
club though, and you faded.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be out there. For real, I used to, man, I'd be shuffling. I'll be out there like, you would never even know.
There's so much like I mean it comes down to like lyrics are like that too. Like I like a lot of lyrical content and like all these polysyllabic words all intricately like you know. But at the same time, sometimes I'll be listening to like a 2 Chainz track or something, and I hear everybody just you know it's something that everybody could chant along with,
Yeah,
something real
exactly,
simple. You can follow it
yeah,
and everything,
yeah.
and it's like okay, I get that too.
He's
There's,
really
you know,
catchy. Like,
yeah,
that's
it's
one
catchy,
a really
you know.
catchy artist
So
right there.
there's you know that's the thing, man. That's why I
Yeah.
love music. There's just so much.
There's so much
to
you can
explore.
do, and this is what I always ask people when somebody asks me a music question. What would you? I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What would you guys do if music did not exist? Where do you think y'all would be?
Well, I'd be out of a job for one thing.
Man.
But like in music, like
Right.
I'm not talking about
That's
as
a
far
good
as like, cause
question.
you know, music hits
Actually,
people's hearts sometimes with emotion and stuff like that.
Right.
Like I always just think like if music never existed,
Well, you think I'm rude
I
now?
think life would.
yeah.
You know,
Right?
actually,
Yeah,
Swole,
it'd be
Swole
pretty
has a
rude.
plaque somewhere in this building. It reads, "Without music, life would be a mistake."
Oh,
Wow.
that's a good one.
Somewhere around here.
That's pretty
But I actually have somewhat of an answer. I still would be miserable without music, but my consolation prize would be visual art.
Oh.
Actually, this image that you see behind us, this illustration, I drew that.
Oh,
So that's
that's
what I do, you know. But it doesn't like make me any money or anything. Like DJing is,
but
you know.
I might pay
pay the
you
bills.
for some.
Oh, you need some like albums?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
really
absolutely.
good.
I definitely like. I need something drawn out. Definitely, like I want like a cartoony feeling with my little cover that I have. So, yeah, I didn't know you did that. That's actually really good.
it is. It is.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. But yeah.
Oh yeah, remember I taught you how to do that.
Yeah,
I
that's all. Thanks for doing that.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
man, music is life. I love it. I love it.
Most
Passion.
def.
Even if we weren't doing music, we'd probably still be the same people. Oh, did you hear this new track? Or did you hear? We'd probably still be the same.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we're still
just,
like that.
The
even
fact
though
that like
we-
human beings have the capacity to do something like that,
Create
to,
something,
to
you
think
know?
like to that we can like perceive like harmonies and things and be like moved by it and stuff. And it's all like mathematical. And
Yeah.
so, like, it's just crazy.
That's what I've learned too, like with singing and stuff. Like, cause I can sing, but I've never been in the studio and had to like harmonize and put layers and stuff over it. So with that genre, it's dope because you get to. It's way easier than rapping because you could tell, like with rapping, you could listen to it and be like, I like it, so I'll keep it. But with singing, like you get to really listen and critique it and be like, all right, well, that doesn't sound good, so let me add something or let me take something off.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just cool. It's like
And now-
Legos.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
dude.
It's like Legos.
That's
Like
so
you
true. Especially when you're composing something and you can
Yeah.
take your time about it. It's not like being performed in real time, but you can actually go in and
Exactly.
fine tune
Yeah.
every last little detail.
And that's why
I
it's
love
cool.
having that technology.
Yeah. And that's why it's
now.
cool. Like if you have an
crazy.
engineer that's on your side and that's starting from scratch with you, because then that gives the artist and the engineer both thoughts at the same time. It's dope.
Man, y'all got me geeking out.
Yeah, that's why I do what I do.
noticed that on that last one, some of the harmonies that were like there was already kind of a background vocal
Yeah.
in the track, and some of the harmony that you were laying over it was like a very advanced type of chord progression. It was like sort of counter. It wasn't very intuitive. It was kind of like a spooky kind of quality to it. It was some like strange
It was, like,
augmented
airy.
like I don't know
Right.
music theory or whatever.
Oh,
I
no,
can
no,
tell you,
I
like, it was
understand.
a D minor like.
That's
but I mean,
that's
whatever it was,
honestly
it was-
what we were going for. Like we'll go into the studio and already have it like set in our mind. Like all right, when it's finished, we want it to give us that type of feel.
Yeah.
Because if we don't like it, we just won't like it and we'll redo it. Like if he doesn't like a verse or something that I said, he'll tell me, all right, change it. You're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
change it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Did you like this, bro? I mean, I liked it, but if you didn't like it, change it. Like,
and that's another thing. A lot of people don't know how to give honest criticism.
Right.
We're not scared to
See,
tell
and
each other.
That's the thing I always wonder about that, especially when you have big crews.
Yeah.
Because everybody's contributing something, and it's like there's so much compromise that has to be done, and
Right.
maybe not everybody's agreeing upon everything, and you just end up with kind of a mess or whatever. 'cause
Exactly.
They're all going for different purposes or
Exactly.
different.
Yeah.
It's like don't fake the
goals.
funk. You know what I mean? Like if like I said, if I don't like it, I'm gonna say it. There's a lot of people that'll be in the studio with somebody and they'll hear it, and to me it can sound horrible. And I can see I'm not like
Yeah.
talking mess or nothing, but it won't sound good. And one of his homeboys could be there and he'll come up and be like, "Oh, how'd it sound? Oh yeah, that was tight, man. Drop it right now."
But it was, because it's just like, dude, come on now. You're not going to get your friend any better just telling him, oh, that was tight,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I didn't get any better by anybody telling me that was tight. Like, it may sound funny because people always say, oh, your fans can't be your family. But my family actually told me if I was good or not. They didn't just tell me if I was, oh, you're good, you're doing good. No, because I'm half Samoan. I'm Samoan and black. So I come from both kind of mean sides. So they're going to keep it 100 with you. Like, nah, that don't sound good. That's stupid. What are you talking about? So
But that's cool. Like the people you're working with are receptive to the criticism
yeah,
and make
yeah,
adjustments.
exactly.
And stuff,
So then I just always grew up around that, and then it just kind of the people I'm around and people I'm with are the same way. So that's kind of cool. Like that kind of goes with the name as well. Individuals rule as possible. We just always keep it 100. You know what I mean? And they may sting to the person a little bit at first, but at the end of the day, it's for the better, and you're gonna take that and get better. That's really what it is. Cause that's how
A lot of people get their feelings hurt, I guess, to shorten it. A lot of
Yeah,
people
we don't
don't
try
like
to hurt
honest.
nobody's feelings.
Yeah, like if it's criticism, it's criticism. Like if you feel a certain type of way, then obviously that's your fault for feeling that type of way.
Yeah.
That's
Whether
something
they-
you learn with time. You
Yeah.
get some maturity.
Yeah, like if you don't.
Well, they're doing the strobe light on us. I think they're
Uh-oh.
trying to tell us to
They're
wrap it
like,
up.
"Shut
And I didn't even want to end it. I'm like, I don't want to be the one to say, well, it's
I
about
totally
that time.
forgot that I was
It's
on
about
camera.
that
But
Honestly.
you guys are absolutely coming back. Like I insist.
Definitely.
So and maybe next time you could bring some more of the crew.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Just the
Hopefully we will
definitely.
have all the crew.
Yeah, we'll
Hopefully.
bring the rest of the
Yeah.
crew so you guys can get to feel them. And
Yeah.
you guys will love them. We're all just a group of fun people. And
It's honestly a good thing that they're not here. We would have never left. We would have been in here laughing, all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Oh man, I look forward to it.
Yeah, me
Well,
too,
I guess
man.
that's it then for us tonight.
Yes, that's
That's
it.
mydjsradio.com virtual open mic.
DJs
Every
will
Monday.
Every Monday. We'll see you guys next week, 9 o'clock,
Oh,
Yes, sir.
8:58.
8:58.
Be early.
Just in case, you know.
8:58.
All right, y'all. That's it. Good night. Peace.
Good night, peace, love, happiness.
Hey, y'all, thank you. God bless. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you, Swole.
Yeah, yay. Oh, and then they play the video.
Yeah. We spit that shit you never heard, like Illuminati combos. And I ain't never flipped them birds, had marijuana combos. Me, I lived and learned to swerve through all of them potholes. On that road, I'm that cold, slicker than Afro Sheen. And I'm Charlie shit winning at your defeat. Team, they right with me, they loyal as they can be. He who writes with me is killing shit guaranteed. And he who rides with me is getting PAID. And she who lies with me is sexy as Halle Berry. Yo bitches is scary, carry yo niggas just Mary. My niggas just very scary. More triggers and niggas buried like hatchets. Here goes some magic, not Johnson, but it's the Loch Ness, the monster. You an imposter, I'm lobster, cause I am hotter like boiling. In the water, recoiling. All the drama while proceeding to alarm me. I'm robbing every week farmer. I'm mobbing every week searching on ways to make myself perfect. Rule.
It's a lyrical master. These niggas imposters, why you gotta act up? Tryna get them stacks up. Been doing this shit since comic was an actor. I'm steady debating on whether or not if I'ma make it. You been testing my patience. Smoke black and miles, but a nigga not racist. I blow them white apples. I got vowels in my words, you can taste it. Bitch, I go 4 miles with this. I will be high like a spaceship. Damn. Feeling like I'm on a slave ship. Cause a nigga be working overtime on the grind all the time. Ain't that amazing? I eliminate all the competition. Damn. Then I mutilate them with my statistics. Because I've been loving music since Wallace was the piston. So that's my weapon of choice. Anytime a nigga tripping. We on like a TV. Nigga, we 3D. Still trying to see me. Flow on point like a top of a TP. IRAP, still a DIE. I'm J Nice, but you already knew that. Where's that cushion? We already blew that. Got a bad bitch, but she ain't no hood rat.